Hello, everyone. So I am quickly making this video because all of this stuff was sent to me this morning. This is again about the wife school cult. I think I've talked about this couple, and let me put their picture up. Okay, so this couple here that's circled in the picture, um, guy's name is Angelo Leaford, and he goes by Queasy Black on Facebook, and his wife, I can't remember her name. Anyway, this couple, you can see them in the picture with Ro and all the people, some of the very loyal people to the wife school back when they had money, back when the cult was really bringing in some dollars. They were living in France. This picture is in France. I remember when this picture popped up, I want to say circa 2018. They were talking about buying the castle that's behind them and just something ridiculous, some ridiculous lie, because there's so many ridiculous lies. But he and his wife were deeply involved in the wife school cult. In fact, I would say that he was like her guard dog or whatever, because I know when people started doing interviews with my blog, he was like attacking me online. He has since not been attacking me, so let me just put that out there. He's changed. They left the cult. Uh, as far as I know, I know they left the cult. Anyway, they leave the cult. They've been feuding for like months now, feuding back and forth. And just so you know how crazy it was, they were using this picture. This says world travel, study and healing in 2024. So this is not too long ago. They were still, she was still using pictures of them to try to attract more victims to the wife school cult. Here they're even talking about what is it? Getting a home. What does it say here? Like food tasting final cooking and photo scrapbook event. They were supposed to go to New York, Los Angeles, and then it goes towards your 100% of your 24,000 goes towards your Senegal investment home. Like they've been trying to sell this home scam. And if you saw my last video with the woman who did the interview about she was trying to buy a home in Senegal and was all a scam. So it's been going on for a long, long time. All right. So this morning, my phone buzzes and I get text. I see it when I wake up, but it comes in early in the morning. This article it's in French, but don't worry. I'm going to help you guys with the French. I have pulled up the interpretation. So basically, if you look at the picture, that is Angelo Leaford and his wife and their kids. Basically, it says more and more families are sleeping on the street in knots. That's a town in western France. So let me go ahead and read what what I could read of the article said. It said more and more families are sleeping in the streets of Nantes. Every night, families sleep on the streets of Nantes. The phenomenon has worsened since this summer, warn associations, lawyers, and social workers. In cellars, at the train station, or in their cars, families wander aimlessly, waiting for emergency shelter. Sometimes reality surpasses fiction, and nods to in 2025, an entire family sleeps in their car. These African Americans who fled Indiana in the United States for political reasons are homeless. Kasum and Angelo, both artists, have 7 children. Since September 2nd, they have been crammed with their offsprings into their 2 cars. The 2 eldest sons, Angelo Jr. 28 and Ramir 23 sleep in parks to make room for the younger children. 5 children aged 3, 9, 12, 15, and 20. Previously, they lived in an apartment in Marcingy, Saône et Loire. Unable to pay the rent, they were evicted. All right. So that's the article I got this morning. Just want to talk about it a little bit. I know that ultimately these are how many adults? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adults, I think, sounds like. I know that you can't legally work in a country without a work visa. And from the story, it sounds like to me that they do not have legal status in France. So therefore they can't legally work and take care of themselves. And it looks like from the article, they're also seeking asylum, which means they're trying to get their visas, or trying to get citizenship in France. But let's just lead it all back to the wife school code, because I don't know how they got to France. I don't know if they got to France first and linked up with Roe, but they were, if they came to France because of Roe, because of the wife school code, this all really still falls on the fact that she, enticed these people, enticed these families to leave their homes, to go to a foreign country illegally, because you can go to France with your passport. You get a tourist visa automatically. It lasts 3 months. You have to leave the country if if you don't apply for citizenship or whatever. But you can't just stay there and get a job and work. You have to, it's just like this country. It's a whole process that you have to go through to become a citizen, or to get a work visa and not become a citizen. Either way, that's a process. And I always knew, um, both Angelo and his wife were not well educated, and that's the problem with this cult, is that it targets people who are not well educated. So you would make this type of mistake. Um, it's really sad that they're in this position. I don't feel that bad for him in particular, but the children, it's not fair to them to be in this situation. Their parents made these decisions, and so I do feel for the kids. But this is, like, again, it all comes back to, this is a cult, people. And when you get involved with things like this whole trad lifestyle, like follow the man and do what the man says, and it's all fiction. It's not real. It puts women, especially because now this woman is in France with her kids and they're living in the street. This puts women and children in vulnerable positions. It's really sad that this is going on. And I think that Roe posted today, kind of like, gloating about it, which she shouldn't, because she was deeply involved with this couple, and part of the reason why they're in this position. So I don't understand why she's gloating. And she was homeless in the synagogue. We could all see that. So, watch the old videos if you want to see that. Just because they got an article written about them, which sounds like to me they're trying to get some help, some assistance. So the article, if you have 7 kids and it's 9 of y'all in a foreign country, you need some help. So to me, it's like this is an attempt to get some help. But yeah, this is crazy. And I don't really even have the time to be talking about this, but I'm making this video anyway, and I'm gonna put it up. You guys, the article, I'll put the link in the article in the description to the French article. I did not pay for the entire article, so if somebody has the entire transcript of the article, that would be great. Please send that to me, because I did not pay for it. But yeah, that's what's happening, y'all. This is crazy. Anyway, as always, hit the subscribe button. I don't know what I'm going to be posting about anytime soon, because I don't know if you guys have been keeping up. I'm still taking care of my mom after her fall. My daughter is in the hospital. Hopefully she comes home tonight. But yeah, so my life is crazy, but I did want to get this video up and update you guys. Make sure, again, hit the subscribe, leave me your comments. If you have the transcript, somebody send it to me. And yeah, peace, guys.